Good morning from day 180. It is 6:45 and I'm hiking. I'm a little congested, but I'm not blowing my nose. I'm not dealing with another bloody nose this morning. It is not raining, but everything is very wet. So I got to put on dry socks this morning and then put them in soaking wet shoes. So it was nice while it lasted. But I have about 10.6 miles to the road, and then I have to take a side trail to the lodge, and that's where the bus picks up and goes into town. So yeah, hopefully it works to do laundry and stuff at the Yellow Deli, but we'll see. If not, at least I'll get to resupply, and then my plan is to camp at a campground, so that would make today 13 miles, I think. And that campground does have showers, and not hot showers, lukewarm showers, and outlets, in the office. So I will be able to charge my stuff, which is good. It is in fact the next morning, but I was staying in a shelter last night with 3 other guys, so I did not get to film my end of day. Yeah, and it was raining, so I didn't want to go outside. Let's see. That was an okay day. I would say character builder. There was a few of them. Oh, my arm's getting tired. Going half a mile the wrong direction, getting a bloody nose, and it pouring on me. So 3, and then highlight. I can't think of one. I don't even remember what happened. But that was my day. Good night. $1,700 miles. That's crazy. That's a lot of walking. My goodness. Whew. I kept pausing to check my phone because I was like, I don't want to miss it this time. I don't want to miss it because I almost missed 1,600. But here we are. The sun is trying very hard to come out. Well, it is out, but I think I'm in the clouds. Unsure. Because there was fog down below, and then it went away, and now it's back. So, not sure. But we're going up. I have about a mile more up, and then it's flat for a bit, and then goes up a little bit more. I had planned on going to the peak of Killington, which is another 0.2, really steep. But apparently it's pretty sketchy when the rocks are wet, which they are right now. So we'll see. And I thought it was just a sign at the top, but it's a full-on ski resort with food and stuff, which I don't really care about. But we'll see if I make it up there. For the last 10 minutes or so, I got up high enough and there was a break in the clouds. So it was sunny and warm, and it was so lovely. And now that this trail has flattened out, the clouds came back. So now I'm walking really quickly because it's a little bit colder in the clouds. It is really pretty though. It has kind of this like, I don't know, ethereal look to it. Very misty, but it's pretty flat right now, so I'm booking it. I forgot to mention, I think last night might have been my worst night of sleep on trail. I don't know why. I mean, I still like, my body doesn't feel recovered. Like my legs are really tired and sore. Like mentally I feel pretty good though. But I don't think I got more than like an hour of sleep consecutively. And then there were metal chairs in the shelter. And one of the guys got up to use the bathroom at like midnight and tripped over a chair. And so we heard like metal clang. And all of us like sat up, looked and we were like, oh my God, is there a bear coming into the shelter? But it was just him going to the bathroom. So that kind of got my heart racing, and then I had a hard time falling asleep, but c'est la vie. Still a beautiful day, and I'm getting some good hiking in. It is not raining, but I came around to a different side of Killington, and it is not as protected as the side I was climbing up on was. So it's a lot more windy, which is making a lot more like water come off the trees. And it's just a little chilly, so, but I didn't want to put my puffy on because I didn't want it to get all wet. And I knew that would probably make me sweat, so we'll see how the raincoat goes. It has like massive pit zips that I can undo and stuff if I do get too hot, but I think for the next few miles, or for like the rest of today, I'm basically going flatter down, so I don't think I should overheat unless, you know, the clouds go away and the sun comes out. It's 9 o'clock on the dot, and I made it to not technically the top of Killington, but the highest point that the AT goes to on Killington, where the lodge and everything. And lodge is it's not a lodge. The roof like leaks and has holes in it. It's a crummy shelter. But there were a surprising amount of people up there. Did not expect that. But it was fun to be the one rolling up while everyone else was still packing up, like having already hiked a bunch. Because usually I'm the one who's laying there in my tent while hikers are coming in. But I get to go down a bit now. And yeah. I have about 6.5 more miles, something like that. And then I have to figure out how to get the bus. I know it picks up at the lodge, but I don't know what time. I know it's once an hour, and it's across the street from the lodge because I was reading comments on Far Out where someone got that wrong. I know you haven't seen me in a while because I ran like 4 miles down Killington once I realized if I did, I could make the bus, the 11:23 bus. So it's 11:11, and I'm walking to one place where it picks you up. I guess if you stand right by the trail and flag it down, it'll pick you up. But I don't know, I'm going to one of the designated stops. So, whew. It's 12:30. I am showered. I put my laundry in. My stuff is charging. There is a farmer's market across the street, and I saw like a booth that said Little Thailand. I'd kill for some Thai food right now. So I think I'm gonna go across the street and see if I can get myself something at the farmer's market, come back, eat that, plan my resupply, and go do my resupply. Because I have about 30 minutes until my laundry is done. Or I have to move it to the dryer. Alright, I did not find anything at the farmer's market, but I went to a sandwich shop around the corner that was like family owned. It was so sweet. Like the dad ran, and by dad I mean he was probably in his 80s. He ran the cash register, and his son and son's wife like worked the sandwich shop, and they were just chit-chatting with me the whole time. They were like, what are you doing today? I was like, I'm hiking. And anyway, I got a Reuben, and I'm really excited about it. And it came with pickles to go, so I'm gonna enjoy this. Hello everyone, it is 6:30. This is gonna be quick because I'm carrying a lot of groceries and my arm's tired. But I went to Walmart. They didn't have a ton of stuff. They don't have tap pay. I forgot my credit card at the hostel, so I had to run back. I got my food, and then I went to this like market by Price Chopper because the Walmart didn't have any dairy or fruits or veggies or anything. So got some more stuff. Got, I think, all my food I need. Got 2 things of low-fat chocolate milk, some apple juice, a bunch of other stuff. I'm trying to get more creative with my dinners this time. We'll see if it works. Alright, welcome to what did Jamless overpack for food for this 5-day stint. So for breakfast, I have 2 of these overnight oats, apple cinnamon, maple brown sugar. I've had the maple brown sugar before, it's pretty good. And then I have these Kind protein apple cinnamon bars. So those 2 will be my breakfast. And then for these days, I'll do Nature's Bakery in one of these. And then I have a Go Macro bar and a protein bar for every day, except one of those days is going to be a Cliff bar and a protein bar. For lunch, I'm doing, honestly, I didn't really get lunch stuff. I have these carb balanced flour tortillas. I have those because they have 17 grams of fiber in them. Actually, these are smaller, so they have like 12 grams of fiber. Not to get too TMI, but if anyone else takes iron supplements, you know what one of the main side effects is, and fiber can help with that. So I have that, and I have some of the Cabot Extra Seriously Sharp Cheddar, and I was gonna say Cheez-Its. That's not what that is. That's Goldfish. For another sort of snack, I have these yogurt covered fruit thingies. I don't really know what they are. And then for dinners, I have 2 are Shin Ramen. This is the Cabot Seriously Sharp Cheddar Mac and Cheese, which I have now learned I like more than Annie's. I know, it's a big deal. And then for another dinner, I'm getting creative. I have minute rice, 2 packs of chicken, some taco seasoning, and then I'm gonna use some of that cheddar cheese and put it in a tortilla. So I have enough of that for 2 dinners, so one of those ramens is kind of just like extra, or if I decide I want that instead of rice and chicken. But that's the dealio. And then I have some random leftover honey stingers I've been carrying around for too long. I still have Swedish candy left, and I got a few more electrolytes. So I have a pretty nice stash. I have some Element, some strawberry liquid IV. I see a passion fruit liquid IV. There's some grape in there. I just got a bunch of the tropical punch, which is one of my favorites. Yeah, I kind of just acquire them, so then I have a big mix of stuff to choose from. Hello, it is 9:30. I'm about to crash. Was a productive day. paid my credit card bill, you know, did the important chores. Yeah. I got everything clean, set up. I'm in bed. I have the room to myself. There's kind of a lot of road noise, but I'm gonna pop my earplugs in. Should be fine. Yeah. Overall, not really how I expected the day to go. I was supposed to stay at a campsite tonight. I did not make it. But I just did some stretching, and I'm trying to stretch my ankles, my feet. I think from running, my legs are a little freaked out, but hopefully the stretching I did helps, and I'm not too painfully sore, because right now I'm pretty darn sore climbing up the stairs, and I have a lot of climbing to do tomorrow. But let's see, highlight of my day was 100% the Reuben that I had for lunch. It was so good. Character builder was probably my lack of sleep last night. And waking up at like 12:30 to clanging, thinking that there was a bear in the shelter. So, oh boy. Luckily, no bear. But I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you in the morning.